Hey everybody, Critical Mass for December 10th, 2013. I usually do this at night, and then I feel like I rush it all the time. I have been getting colds like crazy, so I had an audition this morning. Actually, I screwed up. I got sick on Thursday, so I missed an audition. And then I had an audition Friday, and then I thought he told me to go on Monday. Well, I basically went to the Friday audition today and skipped the one he told me to redo. I never do this stuff. I consider myself a professional. I handle things with care. I do things the right way. And, as Yogurt says, shit happens. I apologize to the guy. He told me shit happens. I felt like an imbecile. And Yogurt's like, don't beat yourself up. But, I do. Because I really take pride in what I do. And it ends up that I could have worn gym clothes to the other one audition, and I went to the other one. So I went to this audition, and I had to read off, I had to do teleprompter stuff, and I was more concerned. I was really just trying to make sure that I enunciated and everything, and then it was flat, so he said which I agreed. The first time, I think I was just trying to get through it. And the second time, which I thought was a little better, I said, is that what you wanted? He goes, yeah. And I kind of just wanted to stop for a second and just be like, listen, dude, you don't have to bullshit me. I didn't do what you wanted to do, and that's okay. But just you can don't. I don't need to be lied to. I'm 44 years old. I don't need to be. I don't need to be coddled. This industry doesn't coddle anybody. You get whatever. So whatever. So I went from there. I said, I'm going to the doctor because I feel like shit. I've been sick for like weeks on end, and just feeling under the weather and eating. Feel like I haven't exercised, put on some weight. Not happy with that. But sometimes when I get overtrained, sometimes I go through a period where I need to just take it down a notch, and then I just eat. And Yogurt keeps buying sugar stuff, and that's not my fault. Whatever. She likes sugar stuff sometimes, and I say whatever. That's not the point. But the thing is that just made me think. Somebody sent me an article about the Madoff thing. A couple people who had lost millions or whatever, lost a lot, and in the end, they made it seem like not that they seem like, but one of them was a best-selling author, and she said that sure she liked the money back, but she says that the experience changed her for the better. And that's basically what all the people said. They said that they'd changed their lives, and they realized some of the stuff they had they really didn't need anyway. And one of them, it belonged to a country club that after the Madoff thing happened, they didn't have anyway. But the thing was that they found out about Madoff through the country club. They heard about this Madoff doing all these wonders with everybody's finances and everything. And so it's just interesting, and that's what I think the problem is. I think, hey, I'd like to make a lot more money than I am. And acting is, I made more money in 2013 than 2012, so goals were reached, but still not enough to, I'm not talking, not enough to consider it a living, but definitely more than I made more the last 2 years than I made in my whole acting career, freaking combined. So things are going in the right direction, and that's the way I always say it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And I just read about Tony Danza. Like my mom saw him in a show. They did Las Vegas. I don't know. Whenever the Nicolas Cage movie they made into a musical. And my mom said he's a small part in it. Well, he just got signed by CAA, bigger agency. He's had this manager that's had managed his career. He's 63 years old. He's still at it. Still going through it. Wrote a book, had a talk show that bombed. Was on it was on Taxi. Who's the boss? Who cares? Whatever you think about the shows. Guy's working. He's done stuff. He's 63 years old. He looks damn good for 63. I want to look that good at 63, and I will. But I got sick, and there's no excuse. But I want to get back to the way I was. I ran that 10K last week, out of shape, and I still ran faster than I thought I would. So it's you never know unless you try. It's like you got to keep. If you have if you have an eye on, everybody has a job, and we do jobs, because we have to pay our bills. But I really think we could do the things we want in life. But it might not happen right away, and it might not happen the way you want it to happen, but it can happen if you believe in yourself. And if you keep your if you keep your eye on that goal you want. So acting, I got an agent 6 months ago. I still haven't been sent on one audition. They signed me. Still no auditions. 4 months. I'm sorry. I'm exaggerating a little, but I just keep sending out stuff. I just keep submitting on my own and doing what I do. And like the audition today. Hey, I came in flat. I come in flat sometimes. Sometimes you come in flat. Sometimes I need to warm up. And I read the stuff. I got in there, and he said, "Can you do a what was I reading off? A teleprompter. I could do teleprompter. I could read, I could read. Someone puts anything in front of me, I could read. But it made me think today, that I come in with a different mindset. I had a lot on my mind. Whatever, you got to walk in there and drop everything. Sometimes it happens, sometimes I don't. I was more concerned that I soaked through my shirt. So I'm wearing a shirt that I freaking went down on the train and I soaked through my goddamn shirt. So I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm sweating my ass off. And so I worried about that, and then I forgot about that. Then I said, I'm going to the doctor. I need to get some medicine. I know I'm not feeling right. I want to get this nipped in the bud. So, and it's just one audition. There's going to be hundreds. There's going to be 1,000 more auditions over the course of my life. So you got to shake it off, get back up. Rocky got knocked down. Look, he's making Rocky 7, whatever. Every actor. Vin Diesel was down. Paul. God bless Paul Walker. Rest in peace. But you know what? He was on a project that did Fast and Furious. They made a couple of shitty movies, and then they brought him back. They re-energized the thing. Boom. Sky's the limit. He said it's like you win the lottery. It is. It is like you win the lottery. But I just got to keep plugging along. That's all I got to say. I don't like talking this long. I apologize. No, I don't apologize. I just wanted to do one. I haven't done one in a while where I feel clear in my head. And Kayla, if you watch this, you should do what you should. That bake shop idea is a great fucking idea, and I feel you should do it. I think you're really talented, and I think it's something you really should do. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but if you do, I'm talking to you right now, and anybody else out there. Whatever you want to do, try it. Just you don't want to go through life. What if? Hey, I made movie money. It's on. You want to watch a YouTube? Hey, it didn't go anywhere, but I made a feature film, and I got a finished product. It didn't go where I wanted to go, but I did. I did it. I want to do it again. I just haven't. I guess I'm making excuses, but I did it once, and I can do it again. So anything's possible. Just as long as you put your mind to something, you can do it. All right, 7 minutes, way too long. All right, love you all. Peace out.